Hello guys, it's Nim and welcome back to my channel. I want to start with saying have a merry Easter or a happy Easter, because today is Easter. I hope you all have a very good Easter and that you'll be able to celebrate it with friends and family in your own special way, given the coronavirus and the entire situation we are in right now. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notified when my next video is coming up. You can also follow me on any other social media, the link should be in the description below. Let's talk about the build. Today we are building a modern ranch. I got the idea from a property program I watch. I watch a lot of property programs, and I mean a lot. I have been watching Fixer Upper, Property Brothers, Homes Under the Hammer on the BBC, a lot. And I was watching the program last week and they were building our ranch, and I thought, you know what, this is perfect to build in The Sims 4. So here we are building a modern ranch. Now you'll notice that I have some columns on the side of the house and they are brown at the moment. Unfortunately, they will be changing color because the brown colors do not match with each other. If Sims team, are you listening, are you watching, please fix it. I want to use woods, but you can't. Hopefully in one update, hopefully fast, it will fix it. Like, I don't expect every wood to match, but some of the woods would be very nice. Ha, would be nice. Bad pun, sorry. So you can see here we are centering the door, because I like things centered. We are choosing some windows, and I think these are the windows from the Mushino pack, and then with some Get Together or City Living. Was it City Living or Get Together? I think it was Get Together. Right now we're building on the floor plan, and in my mind I had the idea of making a family ranch home, but the space is just too small. You get to very small bedrooms and you wouldn't be able to fit a double bed in there. So we are going for one bedroom, one bathroom. And instead of this being a family home, it will be a home for a newlywed couple. At least in my mind it was. And of course in the bathroom it was very dark, so we added a window and some more windows in the bedroom. We're adding the back porch, and I think we are changing the roof a bit because it annoyed me because it wasn't straight, and I think we are going into landscaping in a minute. And I have to say, landscaping in deserty areas is my favorite because you can use all this sort of cacti and it's just very pretty. I believe we were creating a backyard, and I was thinking, should I use a fence or not, and then I realized maybe a fence is not the way to go, because then it will look very small. And then I also realized that the woods were not matching, so I decided against the fence and just have an open living area in the back. And it's perfect, like, it's a safe neighborhood. Oasis Springs is safe, there's nobody that will lurk into your windows at night there. It's completely safe. So no peeping on the Sims, it will be fine. We are making some shiplap on the walls, on the exterior walls. And then I realized, wait a minute, this should be wood as well. And none of the woods were matching. You can see it here, like it's all just a little bit wrong. Like, if it was completely wrong it would be fine, but it's all just a little bit, nothing matches. So we end up with changing the columns to white, which was kind of unfortunate because I really liked the brown there. I think it look very neat and clean. And now we're using white, which is also of course a possibility. But it's a bit a shame. I think it looks more fancy than I wanted it to be. So again, Sims team, if you're listening, if you're watching, could you have at least like 3 matching wood tones with columns and fences? Because that would be great. That would be really great. But oh well, like, nothing you can do about it. And yeah, we are going into landscaping now. We are using the size up and size down buttons, and on your keyboard those are the bracket keys, and I love them because sometimes plants are really massive, and I don't like having like all these massive plants because then it will look a bit weird on your builds. So sometimes I use them to scale up plants, sometimes scaling down, and I think it just looks pretty. And I think in a minute we're going to add some palm trees. Yes, we are, some palm trees, and we're also sizing those down because otherwise it was a massive massive tree, and that would just look a bit weird. So now we are adding a stairs on the outside, even though your Sims could just walk on normally since it's only a one-story foundation, so your Sims don't need stairs to get in the house. It still looks nice. It gives that house that little bit of extra what it needs. Also with the white fencing there in between the columns, it just, in my opinion, it makes it look more pretty. And I believe we are going to do coloring of the walls and the bedrooms now. And then I was wondering, yes, I have this very big rectangle. What am I going to do with it? And I decided to do nothing with it yet. I decided to first do the bathroom. So of course, tiny living, favorite pack. Gotta be honest, I use a lot of tiny living, but it's totally worth it. And we had a shower top combination, but I decided to not do that because I love laundry in The Sims as well. So we're gonna give them a normal shower and then have the option of a dryer and washing machine as well in the bathroom. Because then it's easy because you shower, you take off your clothes and then you immediately put them in the washing machine. It's perfect. With a little rug so you don't slip when you get out of the shower and break your foot. Actually, I broke my foot as well, but I fell down the stairs. So it gives you a great opportunity to make a lot of videos, and given this time that you're already in quarantine and can't go out, it's better. Like, it's better because I can't go out. So it's not like I want to, but I just can't. So, and right now we are doing the hallway. I'm doing literally anything to prevent me from starting with a giant rectangular on the left. It's just giant. And I like my hallways a bit cluttered, because in real life I feel like people have, I have a lot of stuff in my hallway. I have all my shoes, my jackets, my keys, my winter hats, scarves, gloves. It's all in the hallway in baskets. So on my Sims I like to do that as well. And now we are really starting on that giant space. And I thought we'd just start with the kitchen, because then you have a little bit of space divider and you know where everything is going to get. Now I always like a bit of breakfast nook in my kitchen, so you can eat your breakfast there. Or when you're having a party, you can just sit at the bar and chill. That's also very nice. And I added a bin. I think, did I add a bin outside? I think I added a bin outside, I'm not quite sure, but I think I did. We're gonna add some clutter to make it look like there are people actually living in there. So what I do, I first put them all in this one cabinet and then I alt place them. So if you want to alt place it, you just use, alt. And if you then click on the item and keep the alt button pressed in, you can move them freely. So we're adding a shelf next to the fridge, so you can have some stuff on there. So we're gonna have the bread box and some plates on there. See, and there I'm alt placing the rest of the things. We're gonna add some cookbooks. And I believe we're adding some cabinets as well. I just realized that I couldn't do the cabinet in the corner because it would go over a shelf and that would be a real shame. But looking back at it now, I think it would have been better if I were to put the cabinet that is above the fridge, like next to the other one in the corner. I think that would have looked a little bit better and made a bit more sense. But if you download the build, you can do that yourself if you want to. You don't have to, but you can. And now we're starting on the dining table, and I had so much trouble with deciding where to place this, because I wanted a rectangular shaped table. But then when I put the living area in there, it didn't look good anymore. It looked very cluttered, so I didn't like the way it looked there, so I removed it. But then I didn't like the way that it was just in front of the doorway to the hall and to the bathroom. So we're gonna leave it there for now. We're gonna finish the sitting area first, but we are definitely going to replace that table somewhere else. Of course, you need a light when you're watching TV, otherwise it's a bit dark. Adding a plant to make it look more cozy, and then we have those giant empty space on the wall. So we're going to add a giant painting to make it look more natural. Of course, a bookcase. And then I had that space that was just open in the middle and I didn't know what to do with it. I thought about making the house smaller, but I didn't like the way that looked. So in the end we decided to add another cabinet first, but we decided to replace the dining room table to the center, and then we would have a desk there. Actually, I wanted the desk to be in the bedroom, but now we're just having the desk here. So like maybe the husband works from home and he is just working there. It could be, or maybe it's just a computer where the wife plays games on, who knows. So it looked a bit more filled up, and the space would look more complete, as a figure of speak. And I believe we're going to the debug menu now. I should really learn how this debug menu is like set up, because it takes a long time to scroll down to anything. And I wanted to have these, I wanted to have the table looked pretty, so we're gonna add some plates and stuff. And I realized that when you put them down, even though you click on the yellow one or the green one, you put it down on the table, it just turns yellow instantly. And I realized there were some fences in debug as well that I remembered I used in another build. So I was like, maybe I should put this fence, but we decided against that because it didn't look good. But the landscaping looked a little bit bland from the front of the house, so we're gonna add some more palm trees because those mix right in and they blend in with the backgrounds. And then we were starting to do the bedroom. It's my favorite cabinets. I love those cabinets. They're perfect. Or nightstands. They're nightstands. And adding some color on the walls, and I didn't know what I wanted, because I didn't want it to be overly blue or overly green. And I think I didn't succeed in that. I think it's still a bit, well, boring, to be honest, the colors. But anything else also didn't look good. Maybe I should have chosen a different bed, maybe that would have fixed it. And again, I was thinking, well, this living room or this bedroom is quite big, maybe I should make it smaller. But then I didn't like the way it looked from the outside. So we just decided to fill it up. So we're gonna add a closet there, 2 mirrors, we're gonna add some plants. I believe we're also going to add a chair in a minute. So where you can sit on, have some reading time alone, because we're also going to add another bookshelf. And actually, I never used those chairs, they're base game chairs, but they're really good. They come in 3 colors, in red, green and yellow, I believe, or yellow orangey. But they look so nice from the bedroom, it's just perfect. And now we're moving on to the outside area, so we're going to have a chess table. I didn't put a barbecue in here, because I thought that it wasn't necessary, because it looked very cluttered already and very cramped. So as well, we're just gonna add this nice outside area. We are gonna give them something to do sports with, so we're gonna give them a football and a basketball hoop. And I think that was about it. Yes, we're just gonna add a mailbox and a trash can, and that's it. I believe the screenshots are coming up, and remember, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!